Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My voice sounds horrible. Ooh, let's try this again.
Rainbows, sunshine everywhere.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another Let's Talk. This will be number 2. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I posted my previous Let's Talk, but a lot has been going on, a lot of positive things have been going on, and I really wanted to make sure that my next Let's Talk would be something that was very encouraging and uplifting. So that's what I have for you guys today. Today's Let's Talk is going to be about overcoming obstacles. So if you guys are interested in my viewpoints on how to overcome your obstacles in life, just continue to watch. You guys. So in today's Let's Talk, we're going to be talking about overcoming obstacles. And one of the things that I really thought about was that everyone in life has some type of goal or plan. Well, at least I hope everyone does have some type of goal or plan in mind for their lives. But some people's goals and plans are in a short-term frame, and then there's some that's in a long-term frame. Like for myself, when I was in middle school, I planned my 10 years life out. I mean, I knew what high school I was going to go to. I had a good idea of what college I was going to go to. I knew what degree or what majors I was going to partake in, and I thought I knew what my life career was going to be. But as life goes on and different scenarios happen and you get to experience things in life, some things kind of get in the way and they cause roadblocks, or they cause you to go into a different direction, which is not all a bad thing. Most of the time it's good because it kind of gets you in the direction that you really want to be in, and in a direction that you're really happy with. So the one main thing that people don't take into consideration with their plans are obstacles. Like I said previously, a lot of people plan out their lives and they're like, this is how it's gonna happen. Next year it's gonna be like this, this, and this, and then my 5-year plan is gonna be like this, this, and this, and then my 10-year plan is gonna be like this, this, and this. And no one takes into consideration the different things that can happen in life that can alter your plans or that can alter your goals. I know for myself personally, I had a long-term goal, and my whole thing was for me to graduate high school, go to a really good college, which I did, and then go to law school and be a corporate attorney. That was always my plan, was to be some type of attorney. And later on I chose corporate, but I knew that I wanted to be an attorney. I knew that for my personal goal, I wanted to be dating my husband while I was in college, and I wanted to be I wanted to be proposed to at my graduation, and I wanted to be married while I was studying law, and then after I got done studying law, we can start our family. And that did not happen at all for my life, like not one bit. I think the only thing that actually stayed true to plan was my college. And I was definitely not dating my husband in college. I knew who he was, but we were not dating. We weren't even considering each other. And so the whole, plans that I thought I had for my life, they didn't go that way. Right before I graduated college, my sister got killed, and that was not in the plan. And I did not know with my sister being killed that it was going to expose me to a different side of the judicial system that I would not like, therefore me not going to law school. So as you can see, I'm not an attorney right now, but it was those, different, I'm not going to say they were obstacles in the sense of they were painful to go through, but those different events in my life that took place that really, that took me on a different path in life. And I'm really happy with where I am in life right now. It's not where I thought I would be, but I'm definitely happy where I'm at. And the one thing that some people tend to think about obstacles or trials and tribulation that comes in their life is that they tend to get embarrassed by them. And the one thing that I would say is that whenever you have an obstacle or a trial or tribulation that comes in your life, is to not be embarrassed by it. Every lesson in life is a learning lesson, and if you share your learning lesson with, you know, your closest friends, your closest family, or even some people that you may run across that you feel can learn from, you know, your life, you should definitely share it. It should not be something that's embarrassing. A lot of people, they think that because they share their plan and that they start their plan and then all of a sudden it changes, that people are going to be like, look, she didn't complete it, or look, she didn't do what she said she was going to do, or she's not who she says she is, and this and that. And a lot of people can start speaking negativity into the plans that you have for your life. And that's something that you cannot give other people the power to do, is speak negativity on your goals and plans, especially if you had a roadblock. Not everyone reaches certain levels in their life at the same time. I know a lot of people think of the traditional route when it comes to things, like when it comes to schooling, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to starting a business, or when it comes to starting whatever. People think of the traditional route. But the one thing that makes you unique, and the one thing that makes you as an individual, is the path in which God takes you. And it's all different. People experience different things, and so with that, people are able to bring different viewpoints and shed different light on things that people in the future who may want to do it, they can, you know, kind of give them a little heads up or a little snippet or something that they can, you know, be mindful of or have a watchful eye out for. So don't be embarrassed of the obstacles or the roadblocks that come in your life. It's something that's there to make you stronger. It's there to make you wiser. So always look at those as a learning lesson, whether they are good or bad. So whenever overcoming your obstacles, it's really easy for you, well, whenever you experience an obstacle, it's very easy for people to get off track. And what I mean by that, just to make it clear, is if you have a goal or if you have a plan and you go a different path, that's different from getting completely off track. You can take a different path and still reach your goal and reach, or, you know, continue out your plan, but it's different when you completely get off track. And that's okay too. Sometimes you have to kind of get off track to experience different things in life for you to realize, hey, this is really what I wanted to do. I know for me, I dabbled in a lot of different things before really kind of figuring out what it was that I wanted to do with life. After my sister got killed, I was like zombie brain. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know how I wanted, you know, to impact people's life. I was really just waking up and just going by a routine. I really, not gonna say I didn't have a purpose, so when but I really didn't. Kind of get off path, it can kind of help you learn, or kind of help you go back to the thing that it is that you're supposed to be doing. Like I said, for me, I didn't know exactly, once my sister got killed, I really didn't know what I wanted to do in life, and I really was not inspired by much. I knew that I wanted to make a difference. I knew that I felt I had some insight that could be helpful to people, but I really didn't know how I wanted to utilize it. So I dabbled in a lot of different things, and easy enough to say, it didn't end anywhere. I mean, it was what it was, and it laid there. It didn't really go anywhere. But I had to get off path in order for me to realize, no, I'm not supposed to be an attorney, but I am supposed to impact people's lives. And this is how I'm supposed to do it. The different things that I've experienced in life, I'm supposed to share it with people. And I'm supposed to let them know that it's okay if certain things happen in your life. It's okay if you experience shortcomings. You know, it's okay, because it's life and that's what happens. So just be careful of, you know, when you're going down a different path and when you're getting off track, because those are two different things. Long as you go back to what it is that God has for you to do, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. And sometimes you need those off-track course lessons or off-track hard lessons to kind of bring you back to what it is that you really are supposed to be doing in life. So another thing that when it comes to obstacles is how they come about. And what I mean by that are some obstacles and some roadblocks are natural. Like, they're things that you cannot help. They're just natural causes that just happen in life. And then there are other, roadblocks that are kind of self-inflicting. And what I mean by that is there are actions that you are taking and you know that there are consequences of it, but it's kind of like you're playing Russian roulette. You keep doing it and you keep doing it and you keep doing it until those actions actually impact you. So things that are natural, natural roadblocks or, natural trials and tribulations are things like, death or health issues, or you may lose your job. Or, well, that can kind of be both, because if you weren't doing what you're supposed to do in your job, you probably kind of knew you was about to get fired or something. But if it was like a layoff and you didn't know that was coming. So those are, examples of natural things that can occur that can cause roadblocks. I won't go into details because there's so many of things that are kind of self-inflicting. If you're hanging around the wrong people, if you're young and you're having unprotected sex and there's a possibility of you getting pregnant, there's just so many different examples of actions that people take that have consequences, but nobody, I guess, really thinks of them until it actually happens. When that happens, you really have to kind of get yourself back together, and you have to surround yourself with a very good support system, because without that support system, unless you're a very strong individual, unless you're very, self-driven and motivated and determined, if you don't have that support system around you, it's going to be very hard for you to accomplish your goals, and it's going to be very hard for you to stay on the track in which you want to be on, and it's kind of hard for you to stay the course on your path. So you have to be mindful not to be so hard on yourself when natural roadblocks or trials and tribulations come about, because those are also lessons, or those are also occurrences that are supposed to teach you in life how to handle certain things. And even the things that are self-inflicting, that's going to come to teach you how to handle certain things. Once you overcome it, and your child, if you have a child at a young age, once you overcome that, you raise your child, you accomplish your goals, you stay on the path, you can tell your child, hey, don't do what I did. Make sure you stay the course. Make sure you don't do anything that will have a negative, a negative consequence. So those are also key points to think about whenever thinking about obstacles, are the natural roadblocks and the self-inflicting roadblocks that can come in your life, and how they impact it, and what you're supposed to think or how you're supposed to think when they come about. So that's pretty much the main, I think that was four ideas or four concepts that I thought of when it comes to overcoming obstacles. I know this was a very short video, but I just wanted to give you those 4 key points, and I think those are very, very helpful key points when it comes to any walk of life, because those happen to everyone. They're not, for one type of person or anything like that. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I also would love to read your comments and hear your feedback from this video. Just to remind people, when leaving comments on my video, like I put in my description bar, I ask for everyone to be respectful in their comments, and just to making sure that they're not being rude or nasty. In my previous video there was a rude comment and I did delete it. Well, it was rather just plain disrespectful and I did delete it. I'm very open to everyone's opinions, but when it starts getting disrespectful is when it kind of get out of line. So just be mindful that, you know, we all have our own opinions, we have our own thoughts and viewpoints, and it's okay for that to happen because we're all different, but we're all still humans and we need to be respected and such. So just be mindful to leave positive comments, or if you have a question or if you want to have a healthy dialogue about it, to leave those down below as well. And until next time, you guys, I'll try not to have another 2-week hiatus like I did this week, but I will try my best to have my next Let's Talk very soon for you guys. Leave your suggestions on the next topic below as well. And until next time, you guys, bye.